shadiest business.
That's because it's between you and me, right, Jason? So call off your goon.
Manolo, take care of him, will you?
You and Corinthos are gonna pay for what you've done to Brenda. Starting now. So where's your boss, Jason? I want to look him in the eye and tell him what a piece of scum he is.
Why don't you tell me what this is about, Jax?
It's about empty-eyed thugs like you and Corinthos and the kind of havoc you wreak. And it's about retribution. You see, I don't want to hear that Sonny was gunned down in some restaurant in Buenos Aires or that you were stabbed in some dark alley. Not until I'm sure you understand what you've done.
Well, Sonny didn't put her in the hospital.
The hell he didn't. You were watching her. You kept on your guards even after she said to leave her alone.
How is she?
She's in the psychiatric ward at GH. Drugged and tied down to stop her from hurting herself or anyone else.
What happened?
She's in fear for her life. Terrified Sonny's out to kill her.
Why?
I don't know, Jason. One machine gun attack too many, I suppose. I'm told she went berserk in the middle of a photo shoot. I wasn't around for that. By the time I got there, the studio had already been trashed, and she'd been carted off to the psychiatric ward. If you and Sonny wanted to kill her, why not just make it quick? A bullet to the head would have been a lot cleaner. Or is driving her crazy the point?
The last thing Sonny would want is for Brenda to die or go crazy.
What about you?
I've tried to protect her.
And who protects her from you? Well, I guess that would be me.
Look, is Brenda all right, or isn't she? Because I can check up on her myself.
You know, one day I'm going to find your boss on my own. Meanwhile, get this message to him. Come back to Port Charles and he's a dead man.
Tell him yourself when you find him.
I don't think you're hearing me, Jason.
Hey, stop! What are you doing? Stop it! Why don't you get the hell out of here before Jason has you shot?
Sorry, no one's shooting anyone. I got your message, Jax. I understand you're a little messed up about Brenda. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Yeah, stay away from her.
From whom? From whom?
Sonny's old girlfriend.
The model.
Yeah. Apparently, Brenda flipped out last night, and Jax says she's in the psychiatric ward at GH, strapped to a bed, waiting for Sonny to come kill her.
Wow. How is that your fault?
Could I, see you for a minute, Jason?
I'll be upstairs.
I don't want to know. I'm here about Brenda. What have you heard?
Well, I just heard she, lost it at a photo shoot and wound up in the hospital. Have you seen her?
No. But I've heard enough. That's why I'm here.
You think there's something I can do for her?
Sonny did this to Brenda, and he's the only one that can help her. And you are the only one that can get to him. So I want you to call him now. And tell him to come home.
I can't do that, Mike.
You have to. Whatever reason Sonny had for leaving the way he did, it is not as important as what is going on here and now. You see, I believe that he thought that he was doing the right thing, but he wasn't. And he has to know that, and he has to fix it.
There's nothing that I can do.
No, there's nothing I can do. I love her like a daughter, but she is shutting me out, and I don't blame her. I don't. And for whatever reason, and I don't like it, Jax is the only one that she will let near. But even that is not enough. She handed her life to him because she loved him, and that is what he asked for. And he turned his back on her without a word, and he left her stranded. And no matter which road she takes, they all lead back to him. He is the only one that can let her off the hook because he is the one that put her on it.
I know, but I can't give her back Sonny, Mike.
Yes, you can. You're living in his home. You're running his organization. You took over his life. And the biggest part of that was Brenda. And you can't shrug that off and tell me that she is not your
My
problem.
life has nothing to do with Sonny anymore. He is gone. I'm on my own, sink or swim, and I know you don't want to hear it, but the same goes for Brenda.
Jason, there is a big difference between what Sonny told you to do and what he would want you to do. Brenda needs him. And if something happens to her, he will hate himself the rest of his life. I'm begging. Call him now.
I'm sorry, Mike, but you're wasting your time.
Michael wasn't going to do what I did. He was going to be better. You know, sometimes he can get in over your head without blinking.
Well, just isn't your day, is it? God, Jason, I never realized how complicated your life is before. It's almost as bad as mine.
Not quite.
I think, personally, that people, they blame you because they know you can take it.
They blame me because there's no one else, Carly.
There's Sonny. What about Sonny?
Sonny's gone.
So, you know, you didn't want him to be. You did not ask for this. However it happened, you wound up here in this penthouse, same way I wound up pregnant. We have a right to get through it the best way that we can.
It's not even close to the same thing.
I know. All I'm saying is you're helping me out when I need it. And, Jason, I want you to know that I will do the same. No matter what, I'm on your side.
All right, you know, just do me a favor, okay? Worry about yourself. It's what you're best at.
True. Anything happens to you, though, me and this baby here are in a lot of trouble. Looking out for you is looking out for all of us.
Okay.